I'm Jacque Hansen here at Lunatic Fringe, and today I'm going to show you how to apply eyeshadow for dark skin. For dark skin, the shades that look best are golds, bronzes, neutrals. You can also do purples and plums. We're going to do kind of a neutral shadow here. We're going to use 3 different shades. We're starting with our lightest to darkest shades. I'm just doing a little bit of a highlight underneath the brow bone here. Also kind of in the center corners of the eyelid. I'm using a small shader brush and just lightly placing the highlight where I want to see the most light. We're going to do kind of a natural look. We're going to do a brown and a gold and just kind of a yellowy highlight here. Working back and forth is the best way to ensure that you're going to get an even application. That way you can remember exactly where you put your product on the other eye. So working with our medium tone, it's a nice pretty gold. You can do a matte color, you can do shimmer, it doesn't really matter, whatever you prefer. We're just going to place that all over the lid and kind of place and sweep. Make sure you tap off the excess, that way you don't get the fallout underneath your eye. If you do, that's okay, you can wipe it off or go back and reconceal if you need to. We're just using the same brush here, just kind of smoothing that all over the eye, doing exactly the same on each eye. Now you don't want to disturb your highlight that you've already done, so kind of just lightly sweep and blend the corners if you need to. So with our last tone, this is going to be our darkest shade. You can figure out where you want the shade by opening your eyes and kind of looking where that crease falls. On her it's about right here, and you want to kind of angle it with your brow. So we're just going to place our darkest shade just right in that corner, just lightly patting it in. We're not going to worry about blending yet because we're going to go back with our blending brush. We're just going to get as much pigment as we want to see on the eyelid right now. Whenever you go back and blend, you are going to use a little bit of color. So make sure you get enough on there so that when you do blend, you don't see it all go away. So with our blending brush, we're going to go ahead and just kind of blend that darkest shade in. You can kind of use a back and forth motion. You can also kind of swirl it in, whatever is easier for you. And we're also just kind of blending in that highlight too, so it makes for a really soft transition. Our blending brush here has no product on it. It's just a nice clean brush. Make sure that your brushes are never wet when using them for blending, because that can cause lots of problems. It can cause discolorations in the eyeshadows as well as streaking. Don't be afraid to blend as much as you need to get it a really nice, smooth looking eye. Again, I'm Jacque Hansen, and I just showed you how to use eyeshadow for dark skin.